This is another question I should be asked because I use the term energy a lot in my conversations with people, and people have asked me about where I got the term. I said that basically, when I have a PhD in physics, and so when we talk about energy, the way I look at energy in a company is a little different than most other people do. But it turns out that when you look at energy, there's a term which I call the conservation of energy business version of that operating in a company. There's a balance between entropy and energy. If you increase energy, you decrease entropy. And entropy is a measure of the disorder of a company or a disorder of a system. So when you decrease energy, you increase the amount of disorder. So a good example might be, you got your kids, and you and your wife go away on a vacation, and as you go away, the kids are saying, "Whoopee, mom and dad aren't here," and so the house gets into a mess. The kids order pizza and Chinese dinner in or whatever, and the house becomes a mess, the disorder, and you come back and your wife yells at the kids and makes them clean up the house, or you yell at the kids and make them clean up the house, or whoever yells at the kids to make them clean up the house, and order is restored. So there's a yin and a yang between those two, so that if the energy goes up, if you have a company where you're putting a lot of energy into it, the amount of structure increases, but the disorder decreases, so that the increase of disorder is balanced by a loss of energy. So we use that analogy a lot because it's pretty clear that there is a correlation between those two. And if you are trying to find out what's going on with your company, is try to get an assessment of the amount of energy that's going into it at any moment in time. If you're enthusiastic because you've got a lot of new products hit the market and you're bringing that energy into the employees and they get excited, then you're going to have a lot of activity. You're going to have a lot of improved organization and so forth. So that's how that came about. And, if you want to find out more about all of these things, that you can read about them in some of my books, but also you can go to my website, www.thewaronwasteacademy.com, and find out more about this process. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.